Hey guys, it's Jessica from jessica.chalkboard.com, and today I'm going to be chalking on some cardstock. I want to make some fun little Valentine gifts for my hubby and my kiddo. So right now all I'm doing is using some of our chalk paste. They come in 2-ounce containers and a little goes a long way. I'm at the very bottom of a lot of my colors. All I did was add a spray of water because it got a little rough. So I just add a little bit of water and it stirred up perfect. We want it to be a nice yogurt-like consistency. Now I am using the cut apart hearts. You will see that on the back of them there is already a way to notate that it is the back of the transfer, and I have used these transfers so many times already. I was like, oh, I'm not going to fuzz it up. And I mean, I'm glad I didn't, but I also was worried about pushing down too hard on the cardstock. Kind of wish I would have pushed a little bit more because there was a little bit of bleeding, but I'm going to show you how nicely it cleans up. So right now I'm just going and hitting the heart with some heat because I need it to dry before I can move on and apply the next heart. So I used Bubblegum there to create that heart. Now I'm going to be making this next little tiny heart, and I believe I'm going to be using Caribbean. Yes, I did use Caribbean. That is good. And I did the same thing. I was like, oh, maybe I'll push a little bit harder on this one because, like I said, I've used them so much. Still had a little bit of bleeding, so by the time I get to the third one, it's a lot better. But you'll see I had to hit it with some heat again, and then I move on to my next heart, which I used, I believe, Bubblegum again for this heart. Nope, maybe I used Coastal. No, I did. I used Bubblegum. I thought I did. So I used Bubblegum, and I did push harder on this one. I learned from the first two, and it came out perfect. So if you've used the transfers, if they're definitely well loved, you don't need to go ahead and fuzz it up before you use it on cardstock. I am using black close to my heart cardstock. It actually does work probably the best with this because there's no fibers. Now I just finished this last heart up with some Coastal Blue, which is gorgeous. I love these colors. And once again, I'm going to hit it with some heat. And then I'm going to show you my little trick for picking up where it bled. All I did was use a Q-tip, and I got it wet, dipped in a little bit of water, and I just scrubbed that excess away, and it came right off. So even on cardstock, the chalk paste still comes off if you make a mistake. I'm so excited about it. And it did actually give it a little bit of a chalky finish, and I was like, oh, you know what, I really like that. But I did go back to just see for the heck of it if I could, you know, clear it back up. But what I did was I dipped it into the water that already had chalk paste on it. So when I go back again the second time, you'll see I pick up my little water sprayer and I spray it with water that's completely clear, and it totally took away that little chalky residue. So I was able to make the topper for my cute little goodie bag that you're going to see in just a second. It is, like I said, it's just going to be for like a little Valentine's goodie bag. You could totally make a ton of these. I used just a little plastic, I think it was a 4x6 size baggie, and I filled it with some Hershey Kisses that we had left from the holiday, because just for this particular example, I just wanted to show you how you could fill up some candy and make goodie bags. So just folding it over, and then what I wind up doing is adjusting the little bag topper to my liking, and I take a stapler and staple it, and it is all finished. Isn't it super stinking cute? Look at that. Yay. Love it. Bye, guys.